Hello everyone, this is Phil from underKG.com, and today we're going to take a look at Moto X. So Moto X is known for its customization. You can choose between the white and black on the front screen, and there's this thing called accent color that is a ring around this camera and the volume and the power key and the volume rocker that you can choose from numbers of colors. So black and white times numbers of colors there and a times capacity difference gives you about a very big number of the customizable options that you can choose from. But this is the most boring color. Everything is in black and black glass, black everything, and so this is the most typical boring color we got. Anyway, so let's dive into the phone directly. On the top of the receiver, there's a front-facing camera with the 4.7-inch of HD AMOLED display. Nothing spectacular. Most of the phones, not most, many of the phones nowadays come with the Full HD. This is an HD, but I don't think that's a big problem since not many people can recognize the difference between the Full HD and the HD in the size less than 5 inches. And nothing on the bottom except for the microphone over there. No physical keys. Everything is built in as a soft key. Maybe because it's acquired by Google, but it's been doing that for quite a bit now. On the right, there's a power key, the volume rocker. Nothing exactly special. On the left, there's a nano SIM card tray that Moto X being one of the first phones to implement nano SIM card except for the iPhone. Wasn't exactly happy. I had to get a new one. Of course I could have cut it, but I don't exactly trust my handcraftship. So nano SIM card slot over there, and on the back there is a camera with the autofocus. Of course, LED flash, the Motorola logo, does nothing. It's a bit, what is that, pushed inside, so I thought it would do anything, but no, it doesn't do anything. And there's a speaker hole, very, very well crafted. I like how they did it. Reminds me of the old MacBook Pro of the speaker grill. And under that is little markings and everything, FCC and everything, and a noise cancelling microphone over here and there, along with 3.5mm headphone jack in the center. I don't know why it's in the center. It's not exactly the best place for to connect your headphones. And that's pretty much it. Battery's built in, you can't replace it, but there's so many phones nowadays, even on the Androids, that you can't replace your battery. So I don't think that exactly is a biggest drawback. So one of the few functions that Motorola has been marketing is this thing called active notification. So when you have a missed call or a missed text message or a notification sent by an app, it displays it on the screen. So when it's just there, it doesn't display anything. But when it moves around, saying that you're picking up the phone, it shows this, or maybe that wasn't long enough to be settled on the floor, or when you flip it, it shows you this active notification. And since this is possible because this is an AMOLED display, this saves battery by displaying only this much of the contents on the screen. So you can push it, pull it over here to hop directly into your missed call list, or this is actually a pretty handy part. When you put your phone on the floor and when you pick it up, what you usually do is that you tap on the power key here or wherever the power key is at and slide it or whatever you do to unlock your screen. But what this allows you to do is you just flip on the screen and drag it down. That little step of pressing the power key is now gone. That might sound silly, but it's really handy. Trust me, it's handy. And the other thing here is the thing called touchless control. So this is implemented by Motorola. So it's a Motorola thing, but what it does is Motorola has built in another voice recognition chipset inside along with the system on chip. So this voice recognition chip picks up your voice. There's only one trigger command called OK Google Now. And no, not now. So as soon as you say the command, it picks up your voice and launches a voice recognition system right away. It works pretty well even when you're a bit distant from the phone. Say, OK Google Now. It triggers the Google Now voice recognition, and I can say whatever I want, whatever I wonder, or to call anyone. So let's try that. OK Google Now. When was Barack Obama born in?
Barack Obama was born in Honolulu on August 4th, 1961.
Okay, it gives my answer. So this could be pretty handy when you are sitting on a desk and you're wondering, you're writing an essay and you wonder things. It does a pretty good job at pretty much everything, but this is not exactly a Motorola original. The original Motorola part is the picking up the voice and the building in the chipset to recognize your voice anywhere, anytime, all the time, without wasting your battery. And after that is in charge of Google Now. So whatever result you get from the touchless control is going to be from Google Now. And one of the other things that they have built in is this wiggle camera thing. So wherever you are, you wiggle your phone twice and it will take you directly to the camera. And they've been very, what is that? They've been very marketing straightforward about their camera, and they were right. Camera is actually pretty good. Considering the photo quality of the previous generations of the Motorola phones, this is exceptional actually. I didn't expect much of the camera photo quality from a Motorola phone. This is exceptional as a Motorola phone. It's not like iPhone 5 good or Galaxy S4 good, but this is exceptional. And speaker over here, as I mentioned before, does an exceptional job as well. It's far better than I thought. Let's play something. What song do you like? B.O.B. is always a good option. This is exceptional. I praise the HTC One's boom sound and everything, but this is, except for the part that this is mono instead of stereo of the HTC boom sound, this is one of the best speakers on a cell phone I've ever seen. So speaker does an exceptional job, and so does the camera as a Motorola phone. And what's the downside? There must be a downside. The downside over here is that I know that this is built in America and it's highly customizable, and if you don't like your phone, you can return it and you get a new one in a few weeks, in few days, and that's impressive. That's really impressive. I know that customization has never worked, and they never made a commercial success except for the old Nokias, but it's a great try, and they all look pretty much good, all of the accent colors and the white, black glass and everything, but it's costly. It's as far as I recall, this was sold in $199 for a 2-year contract on the initial launch. Is that the right price? I'm not really sure. I know they customized it, but this got a dual-core processor with a 4.7-inch of HD display. This isn't full HD. I know that the display quality of the phone is actually pretty good, although it's got a bit of a high saturation over here and there. It's an AMOLED panel. It's pretty good. But and I believe that a resolution over full HD is not exactly required for phones like this, this isn't even 5 inches. But that doesn't mean that you can just charge me as much as a full HD display or a quad-core or an octa-core. I know that's useless, but octa-core processors just because it's as good as they are. They certainly are a pricey products, and if this isn't that much of a high spec, you shouldn't charge that much, but they do. It's $199 in 2-year contract as far as I recall again, and I know that this feels really good on hands, and this is actually better looking than I thought, but that doesn't mean that you can charge me whatever price that you want. So if they price this down to about $300 or $400 or $150, that would be reasonable without contract. That is, but for price right now, I know that this is a highly customizable and everything, and its camera and audio is good. It feels good in hand. AMOLED screen is pretty okay. $199 in 2-year contract as a price right now doesn't really sound right. It's got a pure Android, almost pure Android, as Google has acquired Google, and it's really, really good phone, but just not in that price. So that was Moto X by underKG.com, and there must be, as always, a subscribe button over here. Tap on that. No, click on that to subscribe to our channel. And under here, under that description section, on the second line, there should be a link taking you directly to our Facebook page. Like that to get the fastest news and the reviews out of underKG. So this was Phil from underKG.com, and I'll see you guys next time in another series of reviews. Thank you as always. Bye.